Rejection from prestigious drama schools can feel like a devastating blow to aspiring actors, but for many famous stars, it was actually the beginning of their journey to success. Rather than giving up, these actors used rejection as motivation to push forward and eventually build extraordinary careers. So let's take a look at some actors who were rejected by drama school. First up, it's George McKay. Though he appeared regularly on stage and TV throughout high school, McKay was turned down by the drama schools he applied to. However, he claims it's because he just isn't so good at auditions, which in the end wasn't a problem for George.
Managed to work kind of quite sparsely, but solidly through school, a job a year or so, which meant I could do school properly as well, but also very gradually gain a bit of experience. And then since leaving school is when I sort of really have been trying to do it properly,
Carey Mulligan had a similar experience. After being rejected by every drama school she applied to, she refused to let it hold her back. Instead, she wrote letters to directors, seeking advice and opportunities, determined to find her own way into the industry. Her persistence paid off when she landed a role in Pride and Prejudice, which marked the start of her ascent. Today, Carey's widely regarded as one of the finest actresses of her generation, with 3 Oscar nominations and a career that sees her working alongside some of the greatest talents in the world, far beyond anything she once thought possible.
My dream was to work, to be able to act for a living and make money doing it. This is incredible, but I never imagined when I would be, in my dream of being a working actor, that I would get to work with people like Toby and Leo and Baz Luhrmann. So that's the dream, is this sort of, get to act with people of that quality. That's incredible.
Before the world knew him as James Bond, Daniel Craig was just another aspiring actor struggling to break through. Rejected by drama schools time and again, Craig faced setback after setback, but giving up was never an option. He joined the National Youth Theatre in London, taking on odd jobs to make ends meet, all while chasing his passion. That relentless determination paid off, and eventually he did earn a place at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama, and the rest is history. Craig would go on to redefine 007, becoming one of the most iconic Bonds of all time. For Rosamund Pike, the path to success was equally challenging. She faced rejection from top institutions like the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, also known as RADA. Undeterred, she pursued a degree in English literature at Oxford University while continuing to audition, and her tenacity led to her first major role as a Bond girl in Die Another Day.
Then suddenly they said, "Do you want to go and meet with the Bond girl?" I said, "Oh yeah, all right. Of course you do." And a week later I got the job, so it was a week of just escalating excitement.
From there, she's built a career marked by critically acclaimed performances, including her Oscar-nominated role in Gone Girl. And last but certainly not least is Hugh Jackman. Before he became the iconic Wolverine, Jackman applied to the National Institute of Dramatic Art in Australia, but didn't get in on his first attempt. He briefly pursued a career in journalism before reapplying and ultimately gaining acceptance. He dedicated years to honing his craft, which paved the way for his rise to international fame in the X-Men franchise.
When I did training, we did classes from 9 in the morning till 6 at night. So you did Shakespeare, then circus training, and then voice, and then fencing, and I loved it. I loved going in and what's the new thing, and you learn very quickly to adapt.
These actors, along with many others, demonstrate that rejection is not the end of the road. Instead, it can serve as a detour leading to even greater opportunities. Often, it's the unconventional paths that lead to the most extraordinary careers.